Hey guys, it's Tommy here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of FUNFAIR Frenzy. Just a quick update as to what I've been doing off camera. I have slowly started to go through the park and replace the sort of standard railings that you get on the edge of the paths with custom fencing, which is what you can see here. So I've got the wooden fencing going around most of the path in this section around the dodgems. I've got the tape as a sort of barrier in front of the cars because obviously they're sort of decorative, and just so the guests can see them really. And then I've also put a metal railing around the edge of the dodgems itself, because obviously once you take the standard path barrier off, the barrier disappears from the rides as well. So I thought that railing fitted quite nice around the edge of the dodgems there. The plan for this episode, as you can see here, we're going to put in a Venetian carousel, and my idea for this one is, because it's a very classical sort of ride, I wanted a very sort of nice looking queue line, very sort of pretty gardens kind of feel, and I think it'll blend in with the kind of other areas around there. So you got the trees on the opposite side, you got a bit of water, and the classical bandstands, etc. So yeah, I wanted to put a bit of thought into the queue line here and just kind of bring this whole ride to life. Just going through the queue line here and putting on some fencing, which you can see there is all complete. Again, I've gone for this picket style fencing, but I think it works really with a lot of these rides, especially in this sort of themed park. So yeah, that's what I've gone for. And then again, on the edge of the ride here, I just wanted to put some sort of barrier on, and because it was circular, I decided to opt for putting a hedge around it, which I think when you see once it's complete, I think does work really well. With the rectangular hedges here, they're a lot easier to sort of fit to circular areas than a standard fences, because you can't just bend in pieces of fencing, so it is a little bit easier to do. So yeah, I thought I'd go for that. And also with the fencing, it's another form of planting really, and I think it just stands out a little bit better than just having a bit of a fence in there. I thought the hedge works really well. And then I'd gone for the Planet Coaster hedge archway here, just at the entrance to the ride and the entrance to the queue line. And then yeah, from here it was just the plan was just to go for sort of as many decorative style of plants and trees, just to make it really eye-catching. As I say, the Venetian carousel on its own is a very sort of basic style ride. It takes up a small footprint, and you could just plonk it down and have a queue line and exit, just going straight off. But no, I decided I wanted to really sort of bring it to life and spend a bit of time making this ride just look at a lot more appealing, and that's the aim of that is the aim of this particular part really, is to probably take more time looking at that side of things really than worrying about the sort of rides. So yeah, here again, just going to put these sort of bushes down. So yeah, this particular bush, this petunia, is a style that I do quite like. It is a nice little space filler, and obviously you can change other colours with it to suit. But I didn't want to sort of venture too far really in this queue line. And then again, as I've done in previous episodes, using this scaevola, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I just thought I'd use that. I'm using it, I suppose, as a bit of like a terrain tool, because I'm just sort of covering the grass with it. And I know this looks like a bit OTT, and it probably looks like I'm going a bit crazy with it, but you'll see once it's all done, it really does sort of bring it to life, because it means that you're not just looking at plain grass. It's it's as if there's lots of bushes there that the plants are growing out of, and it's really simple, but I just like the way it brings everywhere to life. So yeah, it's certainly something I would recommend using if you're just trying to liven the terrain up a little bit, so you haven't just got plain grass. And as you can see, I'm just finishing off that. And this is just a quick walkthrough of the queue line. So as you can see, I've just, from absolutely nothing in quite a short time there, you can really go on and make something really decorative. So there's a queue line, And then just a quick look at the exit here. We've got these lights as you come out, which are matching to the exit on the opposite side, and I'm really pleased with how that works. And then just on the side of the wooden roller coaster here, I wanted to sort of develop this little space here. I'm just going to have a row of shops, and I want them to sort of blend in with the wooden theme, so it will be a wooden style building. I didn't want anything massive, but I just wanted something again to offer refreshments, etc. And I will probably be putting in a bit of a seating area around this section of the park, just because the other two seating areas are pretty much at the opposite end of the park. So yeah, that's my thinking behind this. I didn't want it to. I could have just built a flat rectangular roof, but I wanted to give it a bit of character. So I was kind of looking as to what would fit with the wooden design. So I was going through the flat roof options, and I thought this sort of wooden platform fitted quite well. Obviously, the only people that are really going to see that is if you're on the wooden roller coaster, and that's if you were really nosy and wanted to look down at the roof of the shops while you're on a ride. So yeah, there's not going to be many people that see that, but I just thought it kind of fitted on quite well. And then you've got these sort of like trims around the edge that sort of bring the building itself to life. And then just to decorate the food building itself, I just thought I'd put these menu signs, banners. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what you call them, like advertising boards, aren't they? So yeah, I thought I'd just go with that, and then it was just a case of putting the brands and putting the name of the shops above the stores, just to again just to advertise and make it look a bit more realistic, I suppose. To advertise what each store is selling. But yeah, from here, that is it for this episode. Nice short one, but just a quick recap of this Venetian carousel. Just have a quick look as to what we have done with it. I will be going on to record the next episode fairly soon. Not quite sure what ride I will be putting in next, or what section of the park I will be developing, but if you have enjoyed this, then please leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.